graduated from high school and went to university, I was like, oh, people who are on the internet are weird. And all my friends in university were getting Facebook, and they're like, you gotta get Facebook. That's the thing to do when you're in college. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll get Facebook. So I reluctantly got Facebook, and then like everyone, I became obsessed. And then I got Twitter and so on and so forth. I started my Instagram account, I think in 2011. I downloaded the app specifically for the photo filters. I actually didn't even use it as a social media network at all. In 2011, 2012, then I opened up my Instagram and started using it properly as a social media network. And I would post various things that, you know, like outfits and shoes and sunglasses and things that I was wearing, and the response was really good. So I thought I should do this properly and start a style blog. Usually my creative assistant will help me shoot, and my girlfriend Justine, who's also a style blogger, will shoot me sometimes as well. And I also shoot with other blogger friends of mine that do like men's style, so we really get each other. But I do all of my editing myself. I have a certain way of editing and the image quality and the way I like it to look. When I take my photos, it usually starts with planning the outfit. I go, you know, there's usually a central piece, maybe it's a jacket or it's a pair of shoes, and then I build my outfit around that. Then I choose a location, and then we go out and shoot. And when we're shooting, we just try to go with the flow too. Like sometimes you have a shot in mind, but you can't get that exactly. So you have to work with like, you know, that day's lighting, that day's, you know, temperature, everything. And then after that, we come back inside, load the photos onto a computer, make our selects, choose which ones are the best to keep. And then from those, I transfer the selects onto my phone, and I edit everything on my phone actually. And then everything's right there and ready to go and ready to be uploaded. I try to keep my online life and my real life as close as possible, so it's easy for me to do. People notice everything in pictures. They notice if you got something new and it's in the background of your home, they're like, oh, you got a new TV or something. I'm attentive and like more detail oriented in terms of like shots that we set up. I try to make sure that there's always a personality behind everything I put out as well, so people, and like my fans and followers, they know that it was something that was authentic to me. I feel like I'm pretty connected with everyone all the time, and like I get notifications on, you know, comments and stuff, so I'm pretty aware of what's happening at all times, and I read all my comments, which a lot of people don't know. I've worked with almost every brand that you would see when you walk into the mall. There's a lot of fashion clients. We have a lot of lifestyle partnerships too, like car companies, banks, beauty products, grooming products, all sorts of things. The people who are really successful in the blogging space, in the social media world, they make it look easy and they make it look really glamorous, but behind that, there's so much work involved. There's so much planning and experience that goes into creating content at that level. So I definitely would say you've got to think about it long and hard before you get started, and be prepared to not make any money for the first year, 2 years, or however long. Be prepared to be putting 24/7, 365 effort in. It never stops, and also the income is not steady. So sometimes you're making a lot, and then sometimes you're just like making nothing. One thing that I do wish I could do again is like start my Instagram account again, just in the sense that nowadays Instagram is really into promoting newer accounts, and my account's really old, so I feel like sometimes the algorithm doesn't go in my favor.